Welcome back to Click for IB Biology. We're studying in this video aspects of niche theory, and in particular we're going to take a look at the predator-prey adaptations, and to do that within the context of what is known as the Red Queen hypothesis, so that you can have some understanding of the framework of how these predator-prey adaptations are understood. There's a blank version of this presentation down in the description, a PDF. You can annotate that with your own notes, and then at the end you can take the 10-question quiz, check out your answers, and evaluate your progression in understanding this topic. So back in the mid-1970s, Lee Van Velen, working out of, I believe, the University of Chicago, a well-known ecologist studying the evolution of predators and prey, formulated what he called the Red Queen effect, or the Red Queen hypothesis. And this is based on the writing of Alice Through the Looking Glass, in which the Red Queen has to run faster and faster and faster in order to stand still. So the metaphor is that in the evolution of predator and prey, they have to continually evolve their predator and prey strategies. So the predator is continually trying to maintain its competitive edge through the selection of features by the evolutionary process, which makes it a good predator. And at the same time, the prey are continually under pressure and being selected for features which allow them to prevent the predator from killing them as prey. So this is known as the Red Queen hypothesis, and is an important hypothesis in understanding the coevolution of predator and prey. Let's take a look at an example and perhaps be able to illustrate this with reference to, here we have a tiger, and on the right hand side we have a Muntjac deer. So this is a classic predator, and here is its prey. Now, in the relationship between the predator and the prey, because of the large nature of the predator and the frail nature of the prey, we think that the competition is heavily weighed in favor of the predator. But let's take a look at what they actually have evolved to maintain their competitive edge. So the tiger, of course, has its forward-looking eyes, its binocular vision with high acuity, being able to spot the Muntjac deer in their environment. As a response to with the increased visual capacity of the tiger, therefore Muntjacs which had camouflage would have a selective advantage. So the better the camouflage which the Muntjacs had, those animals would survive, and that feature would be passed on down through the generations, as you can see in this animal here. And of course, in order to see these large predators approaching, it's important that, of course, the Muntjacs have lateral vision, eyes in the side of their head, if you like, and so they can look both to the left and right simultaneously, even with their head down and grazing, to see the approaching tiger. Of course, the tiger is this powerful animal, has great speed and tremendous acceleration, so that if it's able to make an approach towards the prey, then it will fast be able to catch the prey. However, the prey then responds. Those deer which had great agility and were able to not necessarily outrun the tiger, but to be able to change direction at speed, meant that this predator would have a disadvantage, because with such large mass, changing direction is very, very difficult, especially at speed. So the Muntjac has evolved leg and skeletal structure. You see the curvature here, and the capacity to be able to change speed to change direction rather at speed, which of course is agility. Now, to counter this agility, the tiger then needs to be able to approach as closely as possible to the Muntjac, so that it can deploy this speed and acceleration, and so it develops behavior of the stealth, stalking of the deer, the quiet approaches, which tigers, of course, are very, very famous for. But in response to that stealth behavior, the muntjac, of course, has its ears. In addition to its vision, it's developed exceptional hearing, so that it can actually hear the approach of the tiger. So this is the co-evolution, the adoption of a strategy by the predator is riposted by a counter strategy by the prey as they go along. And of course, we have to remember that these changes are happening over millions of years, and which results in this perfect, near perfect adaptation of both animals. And of course, the tiger, famously as a carnivore, has its canine teeth for killing, but the counter strategy, perhaps, by the muntjac is to remain in numbers, and the fact that the muntjac will feed as a herd together like this means that the movement of the herd is confusing to the predator, so that it becomes less focused, and so its powerful acceleration and speed are neutralized by the confusing movement of the herd and the potential, and then of the agility. So here we have a bunch of characteristics on this side from the predator, its response to maintaining its competitive edge, whereas on this side we have the response of the prey through evolution and natural selection of features and adaptations and body forms, which allows it to evade the tiger. And so we have this constant interaction, the predator-prey adaptations over time, leading to these magnificent animals. So there's the link to the next video, the chance to subscribe to the channel, and the playlist with all the niche videos here for IB biology.